Okay, I just got the Testo 550 kind of set up through the menu process, and I put on some new hoses on here. And I was having a problem with it connecting to my phone with the app. And I'm running LG G3. It's running Lollipop 5.0.1, so which is a pretty newer version of Android. This wasn't connecting. It wasn't recognizing. It wasn't connecting to the app. I had my old Samsung Note 2, and it's running an old version of Android, the older KitKat 4.4.2. And so basically, let me go ahead and turn this on. Okay, it's starting up. Okay, to get it to Bluetooth mode, you just hold in the two arrow buttons for about 3 seconds till you see the Bluetooth icon flashing. Here you go, it's flashing up there. So I'm in the app already. It's kind of, the lighting's not that great. Okay, not connected. So I'll click on this menu button, find device. Okay, there it is. Get the phone, get the focus here. Okay, connect. And it'll connect shortly here. Okay, let's see. You can see that. Yeah, I see. It's all the readings are coming up on the screen. So wasn't able to get it to do that with my my new phone, my LG G3. So it's just not reading any pressures and temperatures because I have nothing hooked up, but it's connected. Made a phone call, and he basically told me what I already suspected. It's not, the app is not compatible with Lollipop yet. He said within a month or so there should be an update that fixes that problem. They have the app set up for the older version because most people are running that KitKat still. Not a big issue for me right now. I just can't get it to connect with the app for the moment. But it's understandable because it's a new manifold that just came out a few weeks ago and whatnot. So the other little issue I had was I'm running 5-foot hoses here, yellow jacket, the ball valves, and this case is basically totally different from the older cases. It has these two cups here, but the case does appear to be smaller than the previous case. So it's definitely kind of like a struggle to get this hose to wind up in here and to get it to the way it could close. I could get it, to close and fit, but it's all snug and it takes time to do it. Kind of a minor issue. Like I said, these are 5-foot hoses, so I imagine if you had 6-foot hoses or longer, definitely going to have some issues. The guy on the phone said he's heard a few other people complain about that, so they're taking note. But I suspect they just kind of did this to keep the price down low. The case is smaller. It's kind of nice because it's compact, but kind of difficult to fit the hoses in here. Another difference I noticed is there's no literature slot like on the older case. So here you just kind of have these clips, which are kind of useless. So there's no place to keep your instructions and literature and whatnot. Minor issues, but just to make everyone aware. But it's still a great manifold. They're going to have that app fixed relatively soon. Just needs a new update. And I'll make another video later on capabilities of this manifold once I get the app to work, once the update comes out. With this old phone here, I was able to get about 50 feet from here to the back of my yard. It's kind of around the corner here until it disconnected. And I was able to get a signal through my house, through a couple walls. I would say that would be about 35 feet away, roughly, until it disconnected. So it's definitely, it's still, the signal's pretty good. So definitely it's still, and this is with this older phone. I'm not sure, the Bluetooth chip on it is probably not as great as the newer phones. So definitely be curious to test it out with my new phone here, see what the distance it gets. So all in all, real minor issues. I don't want to be one of those guys that makes a big thing out of nothing, but just wanted to point these out as small minor issues out. But overall, it's still a great tool. Everything is just pointing out the little minor issues with it so far.